How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're having an awesome weekend. It's February 11th, 2017. And I wanted to do another video for you guys live on location in my studio from the amazing The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Mr. Stephen R. Covey. And I'm on the last habit number 7, sharpen the saw. Now, what does sharpening the saw mean? What's that all about? Well, from my experience and what I've read in here is it's all about making sure that you practice the other 6 habits efficiently and effectively. So I'm going to explain to you what some of the dimensions are of habit number 7, the art of renewal and things like that. So we've got 4 different dimensions. We've got the four dimensions of renewal. Okay, we have the physical. We've got the mental, we've got the social and emotional, and we have the spiritual. Okay, and I'm going to read you some excerpts from each of these dimensions. I'm not going to read all of it, obviously, because we still have to do the application exercises for habit number 7, sharpening the saw. Okay, so what is the physical dimension of renewal? Okay, so the physical dimension involves caring effectively for our physical bodies. Very important. That means eating right, exercising, getting adequate sleep, getting the right amount of physical activity, like I said, exercise. So yeah, eating the right kinds of foods, getting sufficient rest and relaxation, like I said, and exercising on a regular basis. Exercise is one of those quadrant 2 high leverage activities that some of us don't do consistently because it isn't really urgent. We don't think we have the time to exercise when the reality is we don't have time not to exercise, okay? We're talking about 3 to 6 hours per week maybe, or a minimum of 30 minutes a day, and I'm going to go out and do a 1-hour walk tonight just because it's so beautiful and listen to my formulas from the Law of Success and some Earl Nightingale audios and things like that, or maybe some Les Brown. Haven't quite decided yet. So, you know, when we take 30 minutes a day to exercise, it really benefits our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And I think it's vital that we do that because it's going to help us deal with stress better. It's going to help us sleep better. It's going to help improve our moods. Our stress levels will be reduced and things like that. Well, we all know the positive benefits of exercise, okay? So that's the physical dimension. Hold on a second here. The spiritual dimension, okay? Renewing the spiritual dimension provides leadership to your life, and it is highly related to habit 2, which is beginning with the end in mind, okay? This spiritual dimension is your core, your center, your commitment to your value system. It's a very private area of life, okay? And obviously a supremely important one for a lot of people, especially me and other people that want to cultivate success and help other people become successful. So what it does is it draws upon the sources that inspire, uplift, and tie you to the timeless truth of all humanity. And people do it very, very differently, okay? So we're going to move on to the next dimension. Like I said, I'm just reading brief excerpts from them because, I mean, there's pages on all of them, right? Don't want to make the video over 12 to 14 minutes, So the mental dimension. Most of our mental development and study discipline comes through formal education. But as soon as we leave the external discipline of school, many of us let our minds atrophy. Meaning we don't do any more serious reading, and we don't explore new subjects in any real depth outside of our action fields. We don't think analytically, and we don't write, at least not critically, or in any way that tests our ability to express ourselves in a distilled, clear, concise language. So, very important to exercise the mind. Reading books like this is a great way to do it. You know, studying personal development from Earl Nightingale, Zig Ziglar, Bob Proctor, all those guys. You know, constantly learning new skills, constantly exercising the mind is very important because if you were going to train to run a marathon, you wouldn't stop running after a week. You know, if you're trying to condition your body to tolerate more weightlifting, you would go into the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week and increase the resistance while you're lifting weights so you could rip the fibers in your muscles so that they could become stronger, okay? Same thing with your brain. Absolutely the same thing with your brain. And we come to the social emotional dimension now, and while the physical, spiritual, and mental dimensions are closely related to habits 1, 2, and 3, centered on the principles of personal vision, leadership, and management, The social emotional dimension focuses on habits 4, 5, and 6, centered on the principles of interpersonal leadership, empathetic communication, and creative cooperation. Okay, so that's a brief overview of the 4 dimensions that you're sharpening the saw with in habit number 7. And that's what I mean. Like, habit number 7 is all about practicing these other 6 habits consistently, daily, every minute of your life until they become ingrained in your subconscious and they're automatic, just like riding a bicycle, driving a vehicle. Any skill that you have and that you do without thinking about it can be considered a habit, obviously. Okay? So we come now to the application suggestions for habit number 7, sharpen the saw. And I want you guys to relax, take a deep breath, grab yourself your favorite beverage, grab a pen to write this down with. Let's do some personal development from the 7 habits of highly effective people. Habit number 7, sharpening the saw. The application suggestions. Number 1, make a list of activities that would help you keep in good physical shape, that would fit your lifestyle and that you can enjoy over time. So I'll give you guys a couple of examples of what I do. I go out and walk. I love walking, and in the summer I jog, okay? I was part of a health club for a while, but I found that it's a waste of money. I mean, you don't need to use cardiovascular machines, and you don't need to use, treadmills and that kind of thing. All those fancy machines. Just get your ass outside and walk and run, jog. Simple. Bring lots of water if it's hot out. Stop and grab Gatorade at a 7-Eleven and just keep yourself hydrated. Maybe bring a small snack, like some trail mix and some fruit, provided it's not super hot, because fruit will warm up quite quickly. But keep your body nourished with those kinds of things while you're exercising outside, and you won't get too hot. Okay? So that's what I do. I go out and I walk and I exercise, and I really enjoy it. And in the wintertime, unfortunately, it's not as easy because of the cold weather, okay? But I still do want to get out and walk more often because it's starting to warm up. So number 2, select one of the activities and list it as a goal in your personal role for the coming week. At the end of the week, evaluate your performance. If you didn't make your goal, was it because you subordinated to a genuinely higher value? Or did you fail to act with integrity to your values? So, in keeping promises to yourself, very, very important. Okay, absolutely vital. Because if you want to cultivate success and you want to manifest abundance and you want to achieve your dreams, you have to keep promises with yourself, because the universe responds to that. So if you're not keeping promises with yourself and commitments to yourself, the universe is going to go, well, you don't know what you want, so how can I give it to you? Same thing with other people. Other people will pick up on that very easily, that you're a person who says but does not act. Remember, word equals deed, okay? Very important. Number 3, make a similar list of renewing activities in your spiritual and mental dimensions. In your social emotional area, list relationships you would like to improve, or specific circumstances in which public victory would bring greater effectiveness. Select one item in each area to list as a goal for the week. Implement and evaluate. Very, very important. Number 4, commit yourself to write down specific sharpen the saw activities in all 4 dimensions every week. To do them and to evaluate your performance and your results. Well, there you have it, guys. The last exercises for the 7 habits of highly effective people. And I have I don't even have that many left to that many pages left to read. There's some appendixes. Appendix A, a final interview with Stephen R. Covey, and Inside Out again, which is, I still got to finish reading this. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Really, really loving this book, and you can go get this book at this link right here, and make sure you pick it up. It's great, and I highly recommend it for every successful person out there that wants to further their career, broaden their understanding of human connectivity, human relationships, and psychology, and what it takes to be a better person. Personal development is absolutely vital. I know you guys will agree with me. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Entrepreneur Power Hour. We love you and we need your support. And join us tonight for Saturday. We're continuing our Saturday night personal development series, Acres of Diamonds Part 2 by Mr. Earl Nightingale. And that gets going at 9 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. and I made a prelude video for it and uploaded it to the YouTube channel, so you can check it out there. As always, have a great night, guys. Thank you for watching. We love you. Take care of yourselves. And remember, in order for you to get what you want in life, you have to help enough other people get what they want. It's the oldest law in the universe. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, my name's Chris Peters. I'm the co-host and co-owner of the Entrepreneur Power Hour. I've got a question for you. What does achievement mean to you? And are you an entrepreneur? Now, some of you may be asking, what is an entrepreneur? And I will answer you like this, okay? An entrepreneur is the person who will, instead of playing video games, will plan their day and work on each and every task until it's completed. An entrepreneur is the one who will get out of bed each and every day at 5 a.m. with energy and enthusiasm, ready to face the day and work on their dream. While the average person will just hit the alarm button and go back to sleep until 12 p.m. Are you average? I know I'm not. An entrepreneur is the one who disciplines himself or herself to work on their goals each and every day. An entrepreneur doesn't say to himself or herself, "Oh, I'll just do it tomorrow." No procrastination. And can you guess what the other motto is of the successful entrepreneur? That's right, you guessed it. Absolutely no excuses. An entrepreneur will also stay at home and work on what's important. Instead of going out with friends and drinking themselves silly and partying all night. Now, while this is okay from time to time, it's important to remember that we have to stay focused, we have to stay productive if we're going to manifest what we truly desire. Now, why is that so important? Well, because to the entrepreneur, time is not something that you make. Time is something you direct and utilize to your fullest advantage each and every day. Now, the average person doesn't want to do any of these things. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's too difficult for them to work on their dream. So, the minute you decide to do the things the average person does not or will not do, guess what? You have just decided to be successful. Create a daily action plan each and every single day. Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneur Power Hour. This Saturday night, February 11th, we are continuing on our personal development series, Acres of Diamonds, Part 2 by Mr. Earl Nightingale. Note, you will need Zoom video conference software installed to be on this broadcast. You can download it here. You can also use this link in your browser, however, you will still need the software installed. And hey, while you're at it, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we love you and we need your support. We will do the same for you.
You can also dial in using your phone, tablet, smartphone, or other device using the numbers provided on the screen. Thank you, and we will see you Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.